All right, now making his way up to the post-fight press conference. He improves his record to 29 wins, 27 of those by way of knockout. The victorious Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's still moving things. All right, I'll turn it over to Gervonta Tank Davis, fresh off of his victory over Ryan Garcia. Tank, as we are removed from your victory here tonight, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Feeling great.
In the build-up, you guys, there was a lot of question. Who was winning the fight? You obviously won by the knockout. And I wanted to know, is he the best fighter you have faced? And if not, how does he stack up with some of the other quality guys that you have been in the ring with?
I would say he the best fighter is probably, I say the best fighter. Definitely, we was feeling, we was going off each other's energy in there. I say that we was actually talking in there, and you know what I mean, and it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. You know what I mean. I enjoyed every moment of it. So.
Shot. Can you tell us kind of what happened in the beginning of the round when you kind of held him a little bit after that?
He caught me with a shot.
Well, it seemed that way.
With the brick hand, was his right hand or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's boxing. Right. You know what I mean? He probably caught me with a good shot. It was no shots that caught me today, and I felt like I was in trouble. You know what I mean? I just stayed calm. I felt like he was more anxious than me. You know what I mean? When you have somebody like that, you want to stay calm at all costs because you don't want to make a bad decision. And that's what he did. You know what I mean? He came in and he was rushing, and then he ran into a shot. So I knew off the get-go, like, I don't want to be that. You know what I mean? I want to stay calm and stay collective and stay humble as I fight. And that's what I was doing, picking my shots.
Several times in this fight, you demonstrated your IQ to a superb level. He was turning his back on you at one point in the fifth round. You did a pirouette to say basically you can't do that. When you saw how aggressive he was becoming, was that your cue to turn it on? You knew that that left hand was going to do damage?
Nah, he was just, I don't know, I just felt like I was like a step, a little, like a level above him, you know what I mean? So everything he was doing in the ring, I was already aware of, you know what I mean? Everything, like, I was already aware of like a couple steps before he did it. So I was mostly calm and just let him make his mistakes, and I just, I counted off his mistakes.
A lot has been made about you and Floyd's business over the last couple of fights, but obviously he's still here supporting you. We saw, it seemed like he said a couple of things to you before you guys started. I just kind of want to know, like, what was the advice he gave you, or kind of what he said to you prior to the fight starting?
He just gave me good, great words. He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and like have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back, always, you know what I mean? So as always, there'll be love for Floyd Mayweather.
I wanted to know, you said you felt good and you felt strong. I wondered, was the fact that you had to make the 136 pounds and then only the rehydration up to 146, did that in any way sap you of any power or energy, did you think, in the fight?
I mean, from an honest, perception of it, I didn't feel too good. I mean, I felt a little weak, going into the ring. My legs didn't feel too much under me, but once the fight got going, it kind of all came together. So I can't really pin that too much, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I signed the contract, and that's that.
And one other question for you, Ryan. A lot of people talked about this fight. The winner would become the face of boxing. Jim Gray asked him, Gervonta, about that in the ring. He said, it's him now. Do you agree with that, or do you think that because you guys gave the fans this big mega fight, that even if he is the face of boxing, that you're still, with a loss, pretty much right there?
Yeah, man, I feel like I'm still a big attraction in the sport, and when moving up to 140, I think whoever I fight is going to be big, so it's going to be exciting to see where our careers go, Kudos to Gervonta. I hope the best for him, and he's going to do great things at 135, but I plan on moving up to 140 and doing my thing.
What did you and Tank tell each other after the fight?
I pretty much just told him he's a good man. He's good at heart for sure, and just didn't want him to think that I really felt any way towards him. It's all business. We sold the fight great, and it was nothing personal, and we're gonna be cool. We're gonna be cool, and it was a great fight. I hope to get a rematch one day. Obviously, I gotta pile up some wins, and hopefully we'll meet down the line again. And that's that. I think my problem was I got a little too impatient, and Davis was good. I think he does struggle with activity. I know he caught me with a good shot, but I think somebody that is just a little bit more disciplined than me and has a little bit more activity can give him a lot of problems. But you can't count him out because he has great power. So you just got to be careful with Gervonta and play it smart. I didn't play it smart. I started getting bored in there, and I just started trying to press, and I ended up getting knocked out. So that was my mistake.
What was that like, knowing that it looked like Tank was trying to catch you with something, and why did you feel like necessary to take that risk in a fight of this magnitude?
I just wanted to make this fight, a little bit more exciting. Again, that's my inexperience, I guess, at the biggest stage. I definitely messed up. I should have just made it boring, made a miss, and just kept on the outside. But at one point, I just decided to say, let's start throwing them, and obviously that didn't work in my favor.
But when you got caught with the counter and you got knocked down, things kind of changed. What happened? Talk to us about it. And tell me about Tank's power. What did you say about it?
I just, it changed because I realized I was being stupid, I just started firing shots. I could have just kept playing the same game that I was playing. Jab, back up, wait for him to throw, back up. But I felt like I caught him with a hard shot when I pressed him with an overhand and hook, which I did hurt him. And then I just started pressing him. And again, that's my inexperience. I ran into one. It didn't hurt as much as Luke Campbell, but again, a knockdown's a knockdown. It counts. Got right back up, and we went back to the same game, him moving and me pressuring. But it's all good. I'll learn from it.
No final thought. Oh, there he is. Over there. There he is right there.
Floyd.
He's just down there.
Grab.
Here he comes.
Thank you.
Out to the cameras, please.
That's sportsmanship right there, y'all.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. These two entertain millions around the world. They are what's great for boxing. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, they laid it all on the line, and you know what? This has just been an amazing week and an amazing night. We give so much appreciation to both Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis for what they did for boxing and for fight fans around the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Out back, please. And down in front, please. Just right here to me, thank you. Right there, that's it.
All right, Ryan Garcia will depart. We wish him good luck moving forward. and the rest of his evening.
All right.